Hello class 12. Today we are going to discuss about on the topic molecularity. Then we will discuss about the difference between order and molecularity, and finally what is pseudo unimolecular or pseudo first order reaction also we called. So molecularity. We came to know about the order of a reaction. At that time we have defined it as it is the sum of the power of the exponent taken in the rate equation. In a similar way, we have got a term called molecularity, and it is defined as the total number of reactant molecules which take part in a particular step or in rate determining step of a chemical reaction. So whatever number of reactant molecules that is present in the rate determining step, we call this a molecularity of reaction. So molecularity of reaction can be unimolecular, bimolecular, trimolecular, okay, like that. Next we'll discuss about the difference between order and molecularity of the reaction. So the first is order is the sum of exponent in the rate law equation, whereas molecularity is the total number of molecules of reactants taking part in a particular step of reaction, as I explained the definition. Next, number 2, order of reaction may have fractional values or it may be 0, whereas molecularity is always a whole number other than 0. It can be fraction or 0. It is a whole number. Next, 3. For complex reaction, the overall rate of reaction depends on the slowest step, and the overall order is also determined by the slowest step. Whereas in case of molecularity, there is no significance of overall molecularity for a complex reaction. It is expressed for each elementary step. Fourth difference is order of reaction is determined experimentally, whereas molecularity is determined theoretically only. And 5 differences is order of reaction can change with change in temperature, pressure, etc., whereas molecularity of reaction is invariable. Next we discuss about pseudo unimolecular or pseudo Foster reaction. Now pseudo means false. It is a false Foster reaction. Let us see how. So those reactions which appear to be of second order but are actually of first order reaction under certain conditions are termed as pseudo unimolecular or pseudo Foster reaction. So the reactions which looks like a second order reaction but it is actually first order reaction under certain conditions, so they are termed as pseudo unimolecular, pseudo Foster reaction. Say for example hydrolysis of ester. So we know esterification reaction, when an acid and alcohol reacts, it forms an ester and water. This process is called esterification. The opposite of this, that is hydrolysis of ester to get you acid and alcohol, is hydrolysis of ester. So when you write out the rate equation, rate will be equals to K concentration of ester into concentration of water. Now if concentration of water is changed, no change in rate of reaction takes place. Okay, so we can take the concentration of water as to the power 0. In hydrolysis of ester, rate of reaction is affected only by changing the concentration of ester, not by changing the concentration of water. That means the concentration of water is fixed because it is taken in large excess. Therefore, the order of reaction with respect to ethyl acetate is 1, whereas with respect to water it is 0, and net order of reaction is equal to 1 because water to the power 0 will be, the value will be 1. So such type of reactions are termed as pseudo unimolecular or pseudo Foster reaction. Now today's assignment number 6, define molecularity of reaction. Number 2, differentiate between order and molecularity of reaction. And question number 3, what is pseudo unimolecular reaction or pseudo Foster reaction? Explain it with the help of an example. So complete your assignment and send it in my mail.